Are you ready for some Runner? I bet you are, because this is Bit Trip Runner 2, future legend of Rhythm Alien, which is Commander Video. I'm your host, DeoGenZ, controlling Commander Video, or maybe the pickle dude, Uncle Deal, if we end up switching. But I do think I want Commander Video to beat the bosses in this game, because he's got a score to settle with Timbletot. I thought Timbletot offed us when we explodified into him in Fate. Oh no, spoilers. But after that, I didn't know he sent us to an alternate dimension of menacing smiling barrels in the background with awesome music. I mean, this is really cool that we're on an island. Kind of goes with what Vlad's playing right now, Super Mario Sunshine. And that was complete fail. But of course, since it was a challenge, and I got all excited about it, I had to restart from the beginning. Yes, sometimes those challenges don't help. I'm not looking to gain extra points. I just want to run through the level. I just want to run. Oh, please. We'll go down this way, because I want to see the boss of this level, and it would be cool if we could run through all that in this episode. Success! So not perfect, how close off? By one, of course. What else would it be by? Definitely not a larger margin, but I'm guessing if you took the red path, take the red pill, it would have gone to that alternate ending at some point. Maybe it would lead to a blue arrow. And we just gotta keep on running. Aha! I like that. A grind rail mechanic that you can actually slide on with your hands. That's incredible finger strength Commander Video has here. That's being taken for granted. But this is like an ultimate Ninja Warrior course. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, it used to be on G4. I think that's what it was called, Ninja Warrior. Well, if anybody knows what I'm talking about, it was on G4 and it was this amazing obstacle course held in Japan that people had to go through. I remember there was always a fisherman that kept returning. Oh, there's one of those classic levels. You'll have to drop down from one of these rails successfully on top of it in order to get in there. But I just want to go through this level, and I'm having too much fun racing on these rails. Oh, we missed the costume. But there's the end, so who cares? But that was one of the more difficult challenges, was climbing across these very narrow ledges with just your fingers. And he had to support his whole body, whoever was running it. Let's see if we can... Oh wow, we have Commander Video Girl. I didn't even know we had that option, but I want to run as the pickle. Because we're not at the boss yet. We've actually got a good ways to go before there. So let's see how a pickle runs. Uncle Deal! Farmadil at this point. Yeah, but I remember they had at some points Ninja Warrior for American challengers. And they did okay. But they never got as far as the veterans of Ninja Warrior. So this goes from more than just a runner course. It's now a Ninja Warrior Uncle Dill pickle running course. What is it? Ah! Saturated cucumbers. Cucumbers in special sauce over time. That's what turns them into pickles. Running around, kicking, jumping, clinging, sliding. Yep, all the things of Ninja Warrior. There's even water. That was always the best. You know, because at the beginning of Ninja Warrior, you of course had hundreds and hundreds of contestants that were not going to go any further than just the first pit. Not even the first obstacle they would jump over, but it was a pit of mud that they had to... Well, that's a funny jump animation. He's just like, I'm walking in there. I don't care. Collecting the coins, and oh, look at that. Perfect pickle. Perfect Uncle Dill. Maybe he'll be our new character. I don't know. I'm just... Yeah, not even bullseye, but pretty good, pretty good. A perfect's perfect. I mean, maybe I get more used to the running aerodynamic mode of a pickle compared to Commander Video, but I don't know. Find the character that works for you, I suppose. Whichever one you get more perfects with. That could have just been by chance. Not like I have any skill. But similar to how these awesome costumes you can choose from, many of the Ninja Warriors had their own elaborate designs. You know, they were not effective at all, but these people were not planning to go anywhere. So they would have crazy, some would just come in sumo gear, some would come in these amazingly decked out, I guess, kimonos and other things. And, you know, splat right in the mud immediately. So no mud. But those things that pop up and you have to kick them while you're sliding, I'm not a fan of those. Okay, it was one thing to do the slide jump, but now the slide kick? Come on! Alright, I mean, it does make things more interesting, and those beat-em-up guys on the rails are a fun new mechanic too. But those things that pop out of the ground while you're sliding are so least expected. I'm going up here. We'll take the alternate route, maybe another episode, or maybe not at all. Maybe I'll wait until I have my game... my game controller, my gamepad, instead of these keys. That's the thing I don't like about the things that pop up when you slide. It takes quick button reaction time, and not jiggly keys of a keyboard that act like you depressed them and they don't really register. So, oh, looks like you're doing it again. Looks like you're making a video cut. Ah, great. That's awesome. So we've got... these are the other... There's old Commander Video. I wonder how you get old Commander Video. We have one costume for Commander Video Girl. Let's run with her, see how she runs a level. I didn't even know we had that character. Quite frankly, I just learned that if you press to the side, you know, left and right, on either the toggle stick or the keys, guess what? You go to other characters. Amazing! Oh, those are fun. Those are springy trampolines that usually you'd have to press W for to get that high up in elevation, but you just bounce and go far. Those are a plus. Ugh. The peer in your face is not a plus, but that's a plus sign. And we get super. You know, I'm a bit saddened that Bit Trip Runner 2 honestly doesn't have Giga mode. You know, just something about the Giga mode. You know, those extra rainbows are awesome, sure. But Giga pink glossolalia screen changing pixels, that's incredible. Let's see if we can complete the hard track. There might be some goodies up here. Maybe another costume. Or punchy guys. Or we won't take that route. Oh, there was a costume! Damn it. Oh, it had to fall off. Had to fall off, of course. But this game lets you go back anytime. Anytime you want. So you can get as many amazing accomplishments as possible. Along with costumes, because that is important. I am not 100% in this game, as you can tell. That would be... oh, that would be hair-rippingly infuriating. I never play games to the fullest, I suppose. If you're a completionist. I never got the idea of getting all the achievements in some games. I mean, some games it's worth it. Most games it's not. Now we're hitting purple beats. Guess it's exclusive to the area that you're in. The color will change. I don't think it changes specific to whatever character you're playing, though. Okay, we need to do that and press W. Yes, not just the jump button. You have to be careful, though, taking these W pads near the steps, because I've noticed in some levels they do that so you skip a lot of the gold, where it would have been easy enough to just hop up rhythmically up the stairs. Or, you know, slam directly into a beat because you kicked it instead of using your paddle. Yeah, that's not effective. You can't kick the beats in midair. Can't drop the beat with your feet. Unfortunately, this is not a dubstep runner, so no go there. Just keep beating along with the paddle, and you will get through the level. I really like that they give you an option. Oh, check that out. Perfect. Getting perfect with everybody except Commander Video. What does that say about my playstyle? I don't know. Perfect. Nope. Right below. 4,000 again. That's still a fairly decent score. But I like that they give you the option of going down the more difficult path or the easy one. You know, the one that you'll actually complete and not rage quit the game. So we're getting one level away from the boss. It's time to switch back up to Commander Video. Let's see if we can get it perfect with the Commander. I like the bit trip Commander Video. Rocking out with headset and still keeping rhythm. Except when it comes to those spike things. Yeah, you gotta resist the temptation when there's gold above you to jump into those spiky things, because honestly a lot of times you can just pop up like that. Soup. Well, that's different. Using a W jump into a spike is completely worse. But if you just unclick the slide button for a second, I'm sure it's a lot easier on a controller. You'll be able to grab the gold without jumping so high, because that's the trap. It's a tight corridor. There's no room for jumping. Room for extra if you can do that slide jump. That's such an interesting mechanic to get used to. And then these kicking things. You're doing a lot more sliding. Makes for cool gameplay. And island designs. I really wonder what the next world is going to be based off of. We've had a gummy looking land of happy hills. Those hills look like they were built of Laffy Taffy last level. And now an emerald brine. What could be next? Oh boy. Timbletot's back with a new flying device. Ah! And it seems like jump pads will not be effective this time in defeating him. So this is a cool idea, having a complete boss battle on rails, so to speak. I mean, really, if you want to judge the game, kick to the face, you could say that this is running on rails the whole game. It's a platformer on rails because you can't control how fast Commander Video runs through everything. You can only control when he jumps and does or doesn't run into anything and kicks enemies in the face like a badass. So when he flings the cannonballs over you, you go for the lower rail, just cling for a while, but get up immediately after that because he will be launching those explodey barrels that you need to jump over to dodge. Other than that, when he comes in close, get your kicking stance ready. And the way you could tell is because he's got those stop signs. Oh, we kicked the stop signs off of him. Nope, they're still there. And now, the boss has been bonked. And we got perfect boss, because we did it in one run. I don't know how you get a higher score on that. I guess if you did some dancing before, but we'll see how high the exact bullseye gets us. Maybe it beats people on our score. I don't remember who had the top score, but comment below. Was that the top score? Nah, you don't have to comment. I'll just rewind. Until next time.